How's that? Is that better?
We're sweet. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
when Lisa does these, that's why I get off.
it's because it pauses it.
Krista.
Hello.
See her beautiful face. Yeah.
You can. Kevin's dancing.
Look, I gotta get beautiful for Krista. Krista.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hi.
Woohoo.
I couldn't hear you, so I had to figure out how to unmute it.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm recording it, so I don't know how I'm going to post the recording. I don't know anything about that, but we're just recording this. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I don't know if anybody else is going to join us. If they do, we'll just say hello when they join. Okay. We're going to start out. You guys have been in the business for a while. So I want you guys to share what your favorite follow-up tip is.
You want me to go first?
Sure. Go.
Okay. Follow-up tip number 1, I would say, is loyal customers, when you first get them, say hello and make sure that they know, like, who you are and that you're there for them if they have any questions. Also, like, after the first month, make sure you follow up with them, like, for the first 3 months, obviously, but for the first month, make it like a big deal that they're a part of this company too. And then when the 3 months ends, try to convince them to stay because it's going to help them.
She's breaking up.
So you're really, really good at converting loyal customers to distributors. So tell us how you go about doing that.
Well, I use the Stephanie Dunn and Joel Dunn's thing with the, for, what is it, $40 more, they can become a distributor and make money. That really helps for me personally because, I've gotten distributors that way just from saying that. And then also, I want to say maybe, I don't know, I kind of just talk to people most of the time. Just like if they have something going on, I really relate to them in some sort of way. But the Stephanie and Joel Dunn thing is really a good idea.
Okay. For sure. You basically just build relationships with people.
Yeah.
Which is great. Yeah. I love that. I recommend doing that too. So I love that. Hi, Jameson. Betty, you want to share your? Oh, she's either got a phone call or.
Yeah, give me 1 second because I'm gonna put this girl on the books right now. So give me a minute.
Oh, okay. She's busy, so she's busy right now. She'll get back to that. So my follow-up tip is, like you said, Krista, so you sign up a loyal customer and then what? So when I first started the business, I didn't really know what I was supposed to do with these people. I was like, oh, thanks, you joined the business. So I always follow up in about 7 to 10 days to see if they got their packet, see if they have any questions on how to use the products or anything. And then I write in my calendar to follow up like 5 days before their auto shipment ships. Just remind them your auto shipment's going to ship. Do you need anything? Do you want to make any changes to it? And then I also do that so every month. And then on the 4th month, I remind them, like, okay, you did your 3 consecutive months. You now get free shipping on any auto shipments that you do. And then I just kind of remind them, if you order for 6 consecutive months, you get an extra $50. If you order for 12, you get $150. So I mean, your conversion rate for loyal customers is awesome. I'll be honest, I don't know if I've ever had a loyal customer that's turned into a distributor. So I really need to work on, well, I've had a couple, but it was really new, and when they were like, say they'd only been in for like a month.
Yeah.
So I want to follow up with all of my even older ones and just let them know of the new products that we have and stuff like that. And if you ever have any distributors that aren't working the business anymore, you can actually go into your back office and actually find their loyal customers and contact them and just say, hi, I just wanted to let you know, thank you for being a loyal customer. I know say Sally isn't doing the business anymore, but I just wanted to introduce myself and let you know if you have any questions, you're welcome to give me a call or to touch base with me. And just a reminder, once you're a customer for life, and we have some amazing things for you.
Propping myself.
That's just
Another thing, and I think that we're forgetting about, not to butt in.
No, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I'm like, I got the volume up and then it keeps going down. Are you laughing at me?
No. I just opened the bottle and the cap went flying like everywhere. Sorry.
You are too. Stop it.
No, I'm not.
Chris just popping a beer for us.
Sorry.
I think we need to remember to let our loyal customers know that they have a page they can share to earn their free wraps.
Yes, definitely. That's actually a really good thing, because they get if they refer somebody and they get a loyal customer through their website, then they get a free box of wraps.
Yep.
Or is it two? Is there two or is it one?
It's one or 35 per coins. So they can choose a free box of wraps, or if they don't want wraps, they can get 35 free dollars to spend.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Oh crap. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to put this so that I can just lean it up against something. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good call out, Betty. Definitely.
Yeah, me too. And also, for me, if you find people like me, who are very, I don't know what to say, spontaneous, okay? Like, okay, so you want to do something with your life, that you want something different, and something that is going to help you, but you don't know what, you don't even know if you want to do a direct sales company. You're just like, whatever. And somebody comes to you, like us, and they say, hey, I want to, do it works. And it's really spontaneous. It's not like you even had to work on that.
Oh my God, did you hear my whole
discussion? What?
She's on mute again.
Okay. But anyways, some people are just spontaneous. Some people just do it.
Or if you heard that whole conversation.
We did it.
If everybody can just if you meet somebody that's spontaneous like that, and you just have to mention one name to them, like, hey, I got this great business for you, and they just do it. I mean, I know people do that, so I can't be the only person out there that does that anyways.
No. I think that some people are overthinkers, and then other people, like you said, they're just going to see that opportunity and just jump on it. So,
yeah. I mean, for me, I can relate to a lot of people as far as conversations. I'm obviously outgoing, but you don't have to be outgoing to do this business, but you do have to kind of be a little personable as far as kind of let people talk sometimes. Before, when I first joined and I got a bunch of little customers, a lot of people just vented to me about their personal issues with their bodies, or how they feel about a lot of things in that area, I guess. But I kind of just listened. Some people just a listening ear.
Yeah.
So it's not even just like about just building relationships, I guess. It's just like being there for somebody is really helpful. And I know that personally, you know. So
A good thing that we could do is just follow up with any existing loyal customers that we have, like some of the ones that haven't ordered in a while. They might not even know that we have some of the new products that we do, or like the Mother's Day special. We could contact them. We could let them know, about the wow. We could let them know about the cleanse, just things like that. That's ways too that we can all increase our volume. Is if we get these people that aren't ordering to order again, you're going to increase your volume, which is going to obviously increase our paychecks.
right.
So I know that I personally need to be better at following up with some of my older loyal customers. So,
Sorry.
you're fine. Another thing I wanted to go over tonight is, since we're recording this, we've got so many new people. Hi.
Hola.
So many new people like joining the business. So I wanted to kind of go over some tips and tricks on what to say. When you're inviting people or when you first talk to people about the business or, the products. So for me personally, when I first started, I had my launch party and I invited people to it, and I just knew everyone was going to come, and 5 people did. So I had to kind of go out and start getting business that was outside of my normal people. So I actually went ahead and messaged a lot of people on Facebook and just said, hey, I started this new adventure. I'm super excited. We have some all natural products that are amazing. Would you be interested in learning more?
Yeah.
What would be you guys' tip for all the newbies that are coming on? Like, what's your follow-up tip? Like when you're following up with leads, or when you first started the business, how did you approach people, like friends, family? How did you do that?
Well, first, I want to say, at first, I did not know how to approach people. And it kind of comes with the territory, as in, like, this was new for everybody. Nobody exactly knows how to talk to people. Nobody can go into a business like this and automatically know what to say. It's kind of like, you can't really tell people what to say, because if you type out a message and you tell people to say it, sometimes it could come off as like a little like robotic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you have to like incorporate the other person's like personal or like life or whatever's going on with them, because if you just are like, hey, I just started this business, will you join? People are like, why? But if you're like, hey, Betty, I just started this business, and I really feel like maybe you would really like these products. I mean, I see you have a lot going on with this problem or this problem, and if you just like incorporate that kind of thing with what you're saying to them, it can really go a long way. Also, for people that have been in this business for a while, for me personally, I want to do a relaunch party. Like, we did it in DTD, but I want to do it like for real. I want to invite like 1 million people to come. I mean, even people I don't know. Like, if I go to the grocery store, hey, I'm having this party tonight. It's just for my business, and I really think you would like it. It's going to be fun, whatever. Just try to get people, even if you don't know them, to come, or just to talk to people that you don't know. It's really hard, but it's worth it in the end.
Right. So Betty, what are some of your, like when you first started, say you're approaching some of your really good friends or your family, like how do you word that?
Well, I had proof. I mean, when I did my wrap. So that's what I used. And now it's my weight loss.
So you used your before pictures and your own testimonies.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's what I'm doing now with my weight loss.
That's really good tips. That's what I'm trying.
Oh, I'm doing the cleanse too.
What'd you say?
I'm getting the cleanse. Like, I'm convinced myself that it's going to be amazing.
For the cleanse?
Yes. I've been looking up different cleanses. Like, I want to get like my body like a restart, that type of thing, you know. And I'm like, well, hold on, like we do sell the cleanse, but and I'm like, I'm just gonna get that. I'm just gonna do it.
Yep. Do it. You can do it.
When you're ready to do it, let's Zoom when you take your first drink.
Totally. I want to do that. I will do it. While I'm on the toilet? No, I'm just kidding.
No, well, Betty wasn't too keen on the taste of it, so.
Really?
It's actually has
That's because I'm one.
And aloe
It's
vera
got a what?
like is the yummiest.
Oh, does it taste weird?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. It's probably better than the other one I was gonna do.
You guys are breaking up, but I will tell you honestly, I'll never drink it again.
She said, "Never drink it again."
Oh my goodness. So I came up with some wording, and I'm going to post it onto the web.
Never. Well, unless they pay me $1 million.
Oh my
What if we have one of our customers that watches this?
Unless I become double diamond, then I'll drink all 4 of them.
What if we have a customer that watches this Zoom?
Stop.
Okay.
If a customer watches this Zoom, then we just simply tell them.
I couldn't hear you.
She said, what do we tell customers that watch this Zoom? And I said, if we have customers that watch this Zoom, at least they know we're honest. And, you know.
Don't show my part.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So I kind of came up with some wording, and I posted it on.
Yeah, you should have told me you was going to share it.
I posted it onto our Facebook group, and I came up with this. So if you guys have any wording to kind of help the new.
Oh, they're going to say that Betty's a crack.
Oh my God.
So if you guys have any wording, post it.
You know,
What?
Here's my thing on the newbies, on our new people.
Yeah.
I don't like newbies. I don't like that.
Our new business.
I still think we need to stress on the loyal customers. If Kristen knew that when she was signing people up as a loyal customer, they had their own page that they could go out and share that page and get that free wrap. Heather, like we knew 3 years ago, it would have benefited us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. I have not utilized that nearly enough as I should have, for sure.
So I think we need to stress that they need to do that. And then I came up with some wording, and if you guys want to add anything to it, you're more than welcome to. So I put like, hey Kelly, how are you?
Oh no.
I started a new adventure, and I'm so excited about our amazing all natural products. You're one of the first people I thought of to tell. And then, hey Sally, how are you? I'm so excited. I just started my own business. I know how you've been talking about you wish you had longer hair, and I thought of you. We have an amazing all natural supplement that I would love to talk to you more about. When are you available? Hi Tammy, I hope you are doing good. I just started
I like that.
business. Huh? I just started my own business, and I'm super excited. I wanted to share it with you. You were one of the first people I thought of. Hi, Kim. I'm not sure if you saw my invite to my spa party on the 30th, but I would love your support. I actually just started my own crazy wrap business. I admire you and would love your feedback on some of our products and demonstrations. Hey, Jenny, I love the photos that you posted on your kids. I have a favorite, or posted of your kids. I have a favor to ask you. I just started my own business and I need to work on my presentation skills. Is there any way you could get some girls together so that I could practice? I would greatly appreciate it. So, I mean, obviously, you're going to have a natural flow to it, but those are just some tips on what to say. And even if, you know,
like an outline, kind of.
yeah, it's an outline to say, you know, because I mean, I think that's part of the biggest hang up when you get started is, what do I say to these people? Like, how do I approach this without seeming pushy? Another thing I do is,
that's one of the things that I think that you're dead on with. It's like, see, you have to incorporate like their own, your own way, like to it, because if you just go out and say just that, I mean, they might like be interested, but you have to put your own personal twist on that message because you want it to be you. You want them to know you. So I that's great. I like that.
another thing I thought about was, you know, like just I wanted to make sure, and Betty and Krista, I know you guys already do this, but if you're posting on Facebook and someone likes or comments on your status, so I personally just send them a private message. I never reply to them back on Facebook feed because I've had people write nasty comments or not be nice. I just put, hey, thanks for the love on my post. Have you tried that crazy rap thing? Or are you interested in trying to rap? Are you interested in learning more about the business opportunities? So I kind of keep it real nonchalant, but I always make sure that I touch base with those people. And you never know. Like some of them might say, yeah, I am interested, you know, or no, I'm not interested, or I've tried it, or I was just supporting you, which is great, but you know, at least you're following up with people.
I honestly, I always message people that comment on things. One of my downfalls is I don't always message people that like my stuff, and that, I mean, I do sometimes, but I definitely should do it more because even if somebody doesn't comment on something, doesn't mean that they're not interested. If they like something that you're posting, I mean, you should be messaging them about.
The way I look at it is the people that are liking, hello, the people that are liking your status or whatever are kind of the ones that are just nonchalantly watching.
Yeah, exactly. And that's definitely happened to me. But if you don't catch those people, they can go away. They can literally just like never talk to you.
Yep.
So like that's why you should be messaging the people that do like it, or you know, even people that just like random statuses you post. Keep an eye on them because they're obviously following you.
I agree.
You know,
Betty's face is just frozen down here. It's cracking me up.
I can't even see her now.
I see her and she's like,
that's funny.
so I don't know if I lost her. Another thing I kind of wanted to go over is like, so say you're out blitzing, how often do you follow up with leads? So when I'm out blitzing, or say I do an event and I get a bunch of leads, I follow up within 72 hours of getting that lead. So like I did an event on Tuesday and I got some leads on Tuesday. I'm going to follow up tomorrow with those people.
Honestly, I didn't know I should do it that early. I wait forever.
Between 48 hours and 72 hours of first getting that lead, because you're still fresh in their mind. So they aren't going to kind of forget you. Does that make sense?
So what if have you ever gotten leads and then not followed up with them?
I have not, but I have had some that it's been a long time, like a week or two before I followed up with them. So those
Okay.
are the ones that I just say, hey, I'm not sure if you remember me or not. This is Heather, the crazy rap lady. And if you know where you met them, you can say, we met at McDonald's a couple weeks ago. I apologize it took so long to get back with you, but you were one of my winners.
Yeah, I would. That's what I really want to do too. And even with old loyal customers that were previously loyal customers, like what to say to them. That is what I feel I'm most stuck on for me personally.
Okay.
Because I have a ton of loyal customers from that I've had previously, but I don't know how to approach them because I don't know. I don't want to sound like a crazy person.
Okay.
So
I think let's finish the follow-up real fast with leads, and then we'll go into how to approach existing loyal customers. So,
okay.
Statistically, this sounds crazy, but it takes 8 times to follow up with someone, I think it is, before you get a response. So my rule of thumb is to follow up with them within 48 to 72 hours of getting the lead. As soon as I follow up with them, then I usually follow up with them in about 4 or 5 days. My rule of thumb is I follow up 5 or 6 times, and then I file them away. Always keep all your leads. Do not throw them away. Because you can follow up, in 6 months and just say, hey, I just did I just did a fall contest and you were one of my winners. So I would suggest doing, and make sure you're following up with those people every 4 to 5 days. Because a lot of people, they'll follow up and then they won't follow up again for a couple months. And I know that you seem like you're bothering people, but everybody gets busy. And I always play the call, text kind of game. So sometimes I'll call them, sometimes I'll text them, sometimes people answer their phone, sometimes they answer their texts. But just because somebody is not responding doesn't mean that they're not interested either. Because I've had people on the 5th and 6th time I've contacted them that I've booked parties. So definitely make sure you keep following up with those people, and keep your leads in a place. I keep mine in just, I don't know, kind of one of those zipper pouches that you put pens and pencils in, and then I always try and write where I met the person and something personable about them and the date, because believe it or not, I've got thousands of them. And when I started the business, I didn't write the date, so I have no clue what year I even met these people. So that's another good thing to do. One thing you were talking about, how to approach old customers, that's a very good question. I've contacted them when we have a new product out, but I've texted them or sent them Facebook messages. I've never called them. And I really feel like last month is when I first started calling all loyal customers and saying, hey, did you get your auto shipment? Do you have any questions? Or your auto shipment's getting ready to run. Do you have any questions? And I literally have started building a better relationship with those people by contacting them via phone. So I think maybe we just need, to just on some of these, the older ones, we probably need to pick up the phone and just say, hey, Sally, I know I see here, that you liked, I don't know, you liked some of your last order was, say, the fat biters, and I just wanted to remind you that you're a loyal customer for life. So anytime that you need to place an order, you're going to get up to 45% off. And then we can also go ahead and remind them of, any new products that we have. And just ask, maybe we need to just start, I know I'm not good at this, but maybe we need to actually ask them for a referral too. Do you know anyone interested in some of these products? Or, I'm not sure if you're interested in hosting a girls' night in, getting some friends together, you could earn some free products or.
For sure. I mean, that's a really good idea. I mean, well, with that, and then also reminding people that they're a loyal customer for life, that's a really good idea. I mean, I honestly haven't done that. That's really crazy. Oh my God.
I always let them know, but I think that as time goes by, they forget. Like I had a girl, she signed up under somebody that wasn't even under my team, but the lady doesn't do the business anymore. And she's like, she was asking me questions about what products and recommendations today. And I said, well, were you a customer? And she said, yeah, at one time. And I said, well, you're a customer for the rest of your life once you're a customer. And she goes, oh, I am. So I think you might tell them that up front, but they forget over time. So those are customers too, that if they're like, oh, I really like the wraps, they could potentially go with someone else to order wraps again. So I think that's probably an area we're missing out on.
Yeah, because I've had several people come to me that already have been under other distributors. And I'm like, well, in order for you to order off of me, we're going to have to call customer service and all this other stuff. And I'm like, man, I wonder if like my customers are doing that because I didn't even tell them that. That sucks. But it's true. People have came to me saying that. So,
right.
I mean, I guess, honestly, that is a great thing right there.
And another thing you could do is you can go in your back office and pull up your loyal customer. It'll show you the last time that they placed an order. If it was kind of recently, it'll show you if they have perk points. So if these people have perk points that are just sitting out there, you could call them and just say, like I had a lady the other day that had $247 in perk points. I didn't know she had consecutively been ordering products, which was bad on me. I never knew that. So that's like a horrible customer service on my part. But I was like, I could just call customers and say, hey, you got a free shopping spree for $30. Like, you get $30 in free product. So that's another way you could probably approach some of your loyal customers is go through and say, hey, I'm not sure if you knew this, but you have $30 in free products sitting out there. Here's some products that I would recommend that I think you're going to love.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, with the perk points thing, I mean, for me personally, a lot of people I have signed up do have not a lot, but they do have quite a few perk points that I think I should do that. I really should tell them about that.
So that's probably a good thing. Like you could do, this week and next week is contact some of those people and just say, hey, I'm not sure if you know this. You have X amount of perk points available. You can go shopping, and the good thing about that is too, say they order, and so say they have 30 perk points, but they decide to get a box of wraps. That's going to increase your volume because the difference is increasing your volume too.
Guess what I'm doing after this call?
Checking out everybody's perk points.
Yep. Stalker. Oh, you have this.
Yep. But I mean, it's a good way to touch base with people without kind of feeling awkward.
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay. Do you have anything else? Betty said that she can't get back on Zoom. It's down.
Oh, okay. For me personally, right now, not as far as leads. Maybe this should be for a different call. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we can do a different call. Do you have any other suggestions for our new business partners?
It doesn't matter if you are uncomfortable if you don't feel like you can do it, or if you think that you're not, like, you know, I'm not outgoing enough to talk to people, it doesn't matter. You should do it anyways, because if you're just messaging people on Facebook, cold messaging, meeting people in public, it's going to be hard regardless, because nobody really wants to do it. Nobody really wants to just randomly walk up to people or randomly message people. I mean, it's kind of like out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
But getting out of your comfort zone is also going to make you money. And it's also going to increase it's going to make you better as a person, kind of, because you can say that you've done it. You can say that you've gotten out of your comfort zone, and you talk to people now, you know?
Yeah.
It's different when, like, for me, I'm the outgoing person. I'm okay with talking to people I don't know. But for people that are not okay with it, and people that are, like, really, like, you know, just uncomfortable with doing that, it's okay too, because I have friends and I know people that are like that too. And it takes a lot of courage to do it, but it's worth it.
It is.
So, I mean,
I'm just going to tell a real quick story. We're almost out of time, and then Zoom's going to cut us off. So when I first started, I kind of got stuck in a rut, you know, and I told Kevin one day, I said, I'm going to go to Meyer and I'm blitzing 5 people. So I'm not coming home until I do. So it could be, you know, an hour or 5 hours when I see you. So this lady was picking out like some weird fruit or vegetable, and I struck up the conversation with her and I said, well, my company has some all-natural organic products too. You know, may I hand you a coupon? So I handed her a coupon. We started talking. Her mom was doing a vendor event in the winter and asked if she could give her mom my information. And then I asked her if she'd be interested in entering my drawing. So I got her information and I contacted her, and she's like, well, I'm not really interested, but my mom is. Could I give it to my mom? So I booked a party off of this lead. I sold, I think it was either 4 or 5 wraps. I got 4 or 5 loyal customers. At that party, I booked a party. At the second party, I sold anywhere from 3 to 5 wraps. I mean, this was 2.5 years ago. And I also got, I think it was 3 or 4 loyal customers there. That just goes to show you that just by talking with one person, I made about $250 in wrap cash. And on top of that, I made a lot of commission because I got about 6 or 8 loyal customers or more than that. So that just shows you that what one simple, you could be one blitz away from finding your next Stephanie or Jordan. So just think of it that way.
yeah, no, that's 100% true.
And so just think, you know, and I just think that one person that I didn't blitz could have been my rock star. My person that took me, you know what I mean? Just look at it that way. And 99.9% of the time, you're never going to see those people again, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. That's 100% true right there.
So
if you message somebody on Facebook, if you walk up to a random person in a grocery store, if they say no, say, okay, thank you, and walk away and go find somebody else. You know, just like messaging. They say no, fine, go find somebody else. You don't have to limit yourself to only your Facebook friends, okay? That's why we should be adding more people. That's why we should be talking to more people every day. For me personally, no, I haven't been doing it, okay? Sorry. But, you know, I was, and it was going really great for me, you know? So if you do what everybody is doing and it's working for them, it will work for you if you do it.
Yeah.
First, like personally, I feel like just get out of your comfort zone.
And don't try and recreate the wheel, because the things that all of us people that have been in it and experienced, like, don't try and recreate the wheel. Just
exactly.
Well, we gotta go because we've got less than a minute left. So
okay. All right. This has been great.
I know.
Bye.
Good to see your face.
See you later.
Okay, bye.